This video is for MTB 1370 in Chapter 1 when we are dealing with operations with mixed numbers. In this specific example, we are subtracting two mixed numbers. There are a couple different ways that we can subtract mixed numbers. One way is you could convert both mixed numbers to improper fractions. So to convert 355 and 1/5 to an improper fraction, we would multiply 5 times 355 to get 1775 and then add 1 in the numerator. So that would be 1776 fifths minus 5 times 55 would be 275 plus the 2 is 277 fifths. If these did not have common denominators, we would get common denominators and then combine them. But since these already have common denominators, we keep the common denominator of fifths and we go 1776 minus 277. So if we did that, we would get 1499 fifths. So all we do is we subtract the numerators and keep the denominator the same. Now in this course we do not leave our answers as improper fractions, so now we need to convert that number into a mixed number. 1499 divided by 5, and see how many whole times 5 goes in there, and see what our remainder is. Well, 1499 divided by 5 would be 299. It goes in there 299 times. What you could do is you could either do it on your calculator or by hand. You could take 1499 divide by 5, so it goes into 14 twice, and 2 times 5 is 10. You subtract, you get 4, and you bring down the next digit, which is a 9. 5 goes into 49 9 times. 9 times 5 is 45. You subtract, you get 4, bring down the next digit. 5 goes into 49 9 times. 9 times 5 is 45, and you get a remainder of 4. So it's 299 and 4 fifths. So one method is to convert both the mixed numbers into improper fractions and subtract the improper fractions, and if needed, convert back to a mixed number. The second way to do this problem is much shorter, but it's a little bit more thoughtful. When you're subtracting mixed numbers, you can subtract the whole part from the whole part and the fractional part from the fractional part, but only if the first fraction is greater than or equal to the second fractional part. And in this case, 1/5 minus 2/5 would yield a negative number. So we got to make sure that this 1/5 is greater than or equal to 2/5. And to do that, we regroup. We're going to take 1 away from 355 and make it 354. And all we're going to do is shift that to the same number, but just the fractional part. So we're going to regroup and move 5/5, which is 1, to the 1/5 part. So 1/5 plus 5/5 is 6/5. Now we would never leave a final answer like that, but to subtract this in this other method, we do need to have an improper fraction there. So what we did is we took this whole number is just one number. All that is one number. We took 1 unit away from 355 to make it 354, and all we did is regrouped it or shifted it over to the fractional part. And 5 over 5 is the same as 1, so that's why we added 1/5 plus 5/5 to get 6/5. Now we can subtract the whole numbers to get 299, and then 6/5 minus 2/5 is 4/5. You notice that answer is the same as the previous method.